Welcome back to another video. Yes, I got this video off of Mr. Santiago Zapparoni, the Zapparoni pizza, pepperoni pizza, spaghetti pizza, cheese pizza, sausage pizza, loony pizza, pineapple and bacon pizza, just bacon pizza. What kind of pizza is there? Looney Tunes pizza, Pepsi Coke pizza, WWE pizza, can't think of it off the top of my head, but there's a lot of different types of pizzas out there in the world for you. And whatever type of pizza you'd like, you can leave it down in the comments below. Leave it down in the comments below. But let's get into this video. The current state of each of WWE shows, and kind of what I mean by current state. I mean, how is the show doing? Is it doing bad? Is it doing good? And if so, why is it doing good or why is it doing bad? So, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. So, if you guys enjoy the video, drop a thumbs up. You don't have to, again, or it should be mandatory, honestly. It should, but never mind, it's free. You can always change your mind later. And hit that subscribe button because it's also free. And you can also change your mind later if you don't like this show. Also, I was thinking of starting a gaming channel. Put down in the comments below if I should start a gaming channel. I've been really thinking about it. Don't know if I should, though. Don't know. Anyway, let's go to the video. We start with WWE Speed. WWE Speed exclusively to X, aka Twitter. WWE Speed is exclusively to X, so there's not a lot that there's these matches that every single Wednesday WWE posts. They're literally just 3-minute matches that are actually fire. Like, we got Candice LeRae is the WWE Women's Speed Champion who faced Io Sky. I haven't watched the match, but I guarantee you that match would have been fire. But yeah, like speed matches, there are so fun. There's matches probably on there I've seen on advertised that look so fire. They look so clean. They look like they have a great match, and sometimes I wonder why they don't happen. But WWE should advertise WWE Speed more. And heck, the matches are 3-minute long. You can put that into a 3-minute short WWE. I don't know how long if the contract with X is up or whatever you have with Speed or whatever the thing with X is with. You should bring WWE Speed to YouTube Shorts. Because YouTube Shorts are now increased to 3 minutes, and you can literally just make a whole 3-minute match, nothing longer. Probably might be 2 minutes and like 50-something seconds. And then you show the winner, but then maybe you want to post a speed clip, like a championship matches, since there's 5 minutes, I was told, 5 minutes on the actual WWE YouTube channel, or make a whole separate YouTube channel to WWE Speed, dedicate speed matches directly to that YouTube channel after if WX deal is up or something like that, because I would actually like to see him. I probably would actually watch him more, I used to watch them every single Wednesday, but I kind of fell off of that grind, but the matches I did watch, oh my god! I saw Dijak versus Xavier Woods. That match slapped. It slapped like boom. Slapped like 2 men in the ring slapping me. It was a great match. So yeah, WWE Speed, it's a pretty great show. It has pretty great wrestling, and I just feel like yeah. And also you can keep up with WWE Speed champions through WWE.com. That's not really a plug. Just really telling you how you can see it. But yeah. But again, what's your opinions about Speed down in the comments below? My personal opinion, I wish it was more accessible to people who actually don't have that or something, and would actually like to just use it. Um, just watch the matches because these matches are like 3 minute long and they would be perfect in shorts and they're just phenomenal overall. Next we go to NXT Level Up. Now NXT Level Up is like NXT's NXT Level Up is like how the main roster, you got Raw and you got SmackDown. But then then you got NXT, right? NXT is gets ready for the people to go to the main roster. So NXT is like, okay, let me why am I not explaining it right? So you got Raw and SmackDown. Most of those people on Raw and SmackDown are from NXT. But NXT has its own system called NXT Level Up that exclusively streams on Peacock or whatever WWE network. But you can but you can watch these matches if you are feeling to and if you want to. Again, I've never actually seen. I know they just posted the highlights on the YouTube channel, but actually, I think it's after. It might be after SmackDown. Which I don't have time to watch it after SmackDown, but I want to go to bed after I watch SmackDown. Honestly, but yeah. That's basically what NXT Level Up is, and I watched the highlights of one show, and it's pretty decent. I mean, Oba Femi came from this show. NXT Level Up. Oba freaking Femi came from NXT Level Up. Sol Ruka, who hasn't met Sol Ruka, needs to be on NXT television a lot more because I've seen her in TNA this month more than I've seen her in WWE or NXT this month. Now that's a problem when a current WWE signed superstar is on TNA more in October than it is in its own company that they're signed to. That's a problem. Get Sol Ruka in WWE or NXT, not TV normally, because she's so good in the ring and the crowd. I think the Snow Snatcher is great. Hopefully she's in next year's NBA or WWE 2K. But I would love to see Sol Ruka on the NXT roster or on shows more. But yeah, NXT Level Up is very needed for NXT. So NXT people who are training these people in the PC can see if they can work or if they're good, and if people like them, or if NXT or like Shawn Michaels sees talent they're on that went from Performance Center to NXT Performance Center to NXT Level Up, and they're doing very well on NXT Level Up, he can move them to the actual NXT roster to get them all working out and stuff like that. Like he did the same thing with Oba Femi. Oba Femi started in NXT Level Up, and probably so many other WWE superstars on NXT started on NXT Level Up and worked their way up. That's why I think NXT Level Up is very needed for WWE and NXT in general. So I would give this show a big thumbs up. I haven't actually watched a full show of NXT Level Up. I don't actually know how long they are. But heck, maybe I need to start watching NXT Level Up. But I know that NXT Level Up is very needed for NXT because it gets to see who superstars and it gets to see people who get to watch NXT Level Up on a weekly basis get to see probably the next future of wrestlers. And you could pretty much fall in love with the wrestler on NXT Level Up if you want. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. But going into the next show, which is actually NXT itself. NXT recently on October 1st went to the CW network. The CW network, I'm pretty sure, is more available to people than USA Network was. But NXT went through a whole new rebrand, and during the summer, WWE's main roster rated a bunch of their main stars, and NXT had a rebuild in the past couple of months, but their rebuilding stage has been phenomenal. And I've been watching NXT on a weekly basis. I haven't missed an episode of NXT since January of 2024. That's when I started watching NXT on a regular. Kind of just because back in January 2024, I had this old YouTube channel where I was doing basically these videos. But during WrestleMania time, this kind of ended up, so I took like from like April to August off, and I finally made this new YouTube channel, which is doing phenomenally. Which I thank you for that. But yeah, but I still watch NXT through the time I was not watching or like recording videos or doing anything, because I just got so used to watching NXT on a weekly basis, and I just loved NXT. And NXT is doing so much better. Honestly, for me, NXT is the A show, the first #1 show on the entire WWE shows. Out of every WWE show I watch, NXT is my favorite one, because I loved this last NXT had 7 matches. 7 matches. That's in 2 hours. 7 matches in 2 hours? We don't even see that on Raw. We don't see that on any of the main roster shows. 7 matches on a 2-hour show. Every show on WWE currently is 2 hours long. So imagine what NXT will be like in the future. And Trick Williams is at the head of the table. Roman Reigns, acknowledge me. Dun, dun, dun. Is at the NXT head of the table as the NXT champion. So yeah, NXT has been doing phenomenally ever since, probably even ever since this new move and this new logo change and everything to it. And yeah, NXT has just been doing phenomenally for the last couple of months, and I'd love to see NXT continue to thrive, since I love NXT so much, and NXT is a special place in my heart. Next, as we go on to the main roster, we have to go to Friday Night SmackDown. Now, Friday Night SmackDown last month also moved from Fox, the Fox to the USA Network, where they also went through a new thing where they had a new logo and stuff like that. Their current champion on SmackDown is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And it's been doing phenomenally there. He's been a phenomenal champion. People might disagree, but you shouldn't really disagree. I'm just going to say that right now. But phenomenally, currently, Friday Night SmackDown is honestly, it goes NXT and then SmackDown. SmackDown is the second best show currently in WWE, and there's so many nice feuds on SmackDown. You got the Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes feud, even Randy Orton and Kevin Owens feud, and the Cody Rhodes feud, because Randy's backing Cody. But you got Carmelo Hayes and Andrade feud still going on, who's been going on for maybe even spilling into 2 months. What other feud you got? You got the tag team division. The Bloodline is the WWE tag team champions. They've been phenomenal. They just recently defended their titles the night before Bad Blood in a phenomenal ladders match. So yeah, every single division on Friday Night SmackDown is working phenomenally, and I would love Friday Night SmackDown to continue and thrive. And reportedly, when Raw moves to Netflix in 2025, January of 2025, SmackDown will go to 3 hours on the USA Network. I don't know. I kind of like SmackDown being 2 hours, because then my Friday's kind of free. Because for me, the show ends at 9 o'clock, and then it would end at 10 o'clock as usual. But I kind of like it 2-hour show, because I kind of hate going to sleep so late at 11 o'clock at night every single week. Or now I don't have to do that, but now I kind of still do, but don't matter. But anyway, Friday Night SmackDown is doing phenomenally in my opinion. What do you guys think? So yeah, and then the last show is WWE Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw, there are certain feuds that are phenomenal in Monday Night Raw. I can explain to you. The world title division on Raw is phenomenal. There's stacked people who are ready to fight for the World Heavyweight Championship, except Gunther. can't really go enter into any feud until after Crown Jewel is up, because he has to fight Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel and save the stupid Crown Jewel Championship, which is not canon, by the way. But it's fine. But yeah, Gunther can't really do anything, can't really enter any feuds until after Crown Jewel and going into Survivor Series. But then you got the Women's World Championship, which is not really doing too great, because there's really nobody in that division except Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley are the only two actually fighting, having matches for that championship. And that's why I think the PFC feud, Zelina Vega, what's your name? Lyra Valkyria and Natalia should get away from that PFC feud and try going for the Women's World Championship and enter themselves into a conversation where there can be more phenomenal matches, and just stop having Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley face every single time for that championship, and Liv Morgan be a new person to face. Like, I'm kind of tired of seeing Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley for that championship, because it's the only time that Liv Morgan faces anybody for that championship, is only her. So yeah, I would like to see more faces on Monday Night Raw. But the Monday Night Raw mid-card division is also doing phenomenally. You got Jey Uso as the Intercontinental Championship. Yeah. And Braun Breaker. You got Braun Breaker. You got Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins facing off and having a blow. Yeah, and they're just being phenomenal as well. And so yeah, again, mid-card on Monday Night Raw is doing phenomenally. Women's division could use some help, or really need some help. Men's World Championship division on Raw, just need to get this feud. Gunther just needs to get this feud done with Cody Rhodes, so he can actually enter feuds there, because he has nothing else to do except right now he has to focus on Cody Rhodes and nothing else. So yeah, but that's all I got for you guys today. That's my opinions of every single every single current state of every WWE show. Leave your opinion down in the comments below. What is your favorite show? My favorite shows right now are NXT, SmackDown, and Raw. So leave down in the comments below. Always leave a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Anyway, I will see you for the SmackDown review. Anyway, subscribe. Bye.